Good morning, everyone. It is I, Mike V. Today is Saturday, May 17th, 2025. It's time for another round of Sun, Sand, and Scoop. But unfortunately, the sun has gone behind the clouds just before going live, so it may not seem to it on your screen, but it is darker than it usually would be at this time. Man, already overcast. Excuse me. It's not even afternoon yet. But yeah, we're going to go ahead and play event 35L, which is the $11 8-game mixed game tournament. So this is going to be something different for you guys. You're going to see 8 different games in rotation. The tournament's already been going on for just over a half hour. Currently on break right now. I'm going to late register real soon. Looks like when I late register, it's going to be during the Nola Holdem segment. Actually, that's in about 4 minutes. It looks like they paused it. So they're currently in stud high low. We'll go ahead and get started just a bit shortly. We're just gonna relax, wait for everybody to join the stream if anyone's out there this Saturday morning. Yeah, we're gonna see how I do. Did get a little bit of practice in yesterday. Guess I'll go ahead and pull up the schedule of what I plan on playing for tomorrow. So I bookmarked a couple of tournaments in the afternoon for tomorrow. We have an $11 hold'em event with a 70K guaranteed in 2 days, with day 1 ending after the first 5 hours. So that's a good time limit. Actually, I just realized that is a 6-max game. I don't know. Now I don't know if I want to play that one. But also, Sunday, there's going to be a mystery bounty at around 2:30 p.m. local time. That one's going to be interesting because it'll be my first. But from what I understand, mystery bounties, they don't go into effect until you make the money itself. So yeah, until then, I have to treat it as a normal tournament. But that's tomorrow, though. Right now, though, we're going to be playing 8-game. I guess I could go ahead and load it up right now. Why not? All right, I'm in. Welcome. Good luck. And here we go. So you can see the game that we're playing on the little virtual placard that's right there on the right side of the table. Stud high low. Though in less than 2 minutes' time, we're going to be switching over to no limit hold'em. Japan, Finland, and Germany. Actually, this is a 3 low cards. Good start for the low hand, but wouldn't be able to make it straight with those cards, though. Jack's not that great. All right, I'll go ahead and call once. 8 is, so you need a minimum 8 or better for the low. So one more low card will give me some sort of low. He doesn't have a qualifying low just yet. Obviously, my high's not that great. I'll take the free card, though. Well, now I've got an 8-7 and a possible straight. Oh, betting's going to really do anything, though. Eight, ace. All right, I'm going to have to call it. Yeah, okay, it's a chop. As expected, he picked up a straight. I mean, he's 3 cards needed to be all low to be able to get a better low than me. So I was basically playing for a chop at that point. All right, 3 middling cards. I'm just going to get out of the way here. Yeah, it's starting to rain. Very rare late morning rain here in this part of Costa Rica. I've got the backup hotspot enabled in case internet goes down during the stream. For those of you who didn't watch on Thursday, I did have a brief disconnection because the lights flickered. Wasn't enough to get rid of the electricity, but it was enough to cause the internet router to reset. All right, we're in no limit hold'em now. God, if I can make the money in this game, that'd be so cool. In the next game tournament. Though late registration is still for another 2 hours and 2 hours 11 minutes. So it's going to be a long one. Average stack is not much higher than the starting stack either, so it is a slow grind. Especially since 6 out of the 8 games are all limit based. And as you can see, the no limit games, what the hell? Top pair with 6s, but can't beat pocket kings. So yeah, the no limit hold'em section is what's going to be the craziest. Go figure. Queen 6 would have made a straight on the turn. Board pairs 8s. He just bluffed his cards out. Pocket kings wins. All right. I got a queen, sir. You also had a queen. Just a better kicker. Of course. Oh, all right. Full house. Hopefully somebody improved to a straight. All right, we're going to slow play here, of course. Quads, okay. Please go crazy. No, you're not going crazy. All right. Let's see if I can get a value bet out of you. Nah. That's too bad. We're going Pottle in Omaha now. Yep. PLO, and that is not a good starting hand. Game changes every 5 minutes. Not necessarily the blinds, though. Double suited trash. I won't even get involved. Didn't want 3 diamonds there. What a dry flop. God, not even anything to continue with. Yeah, let's just fold it. Probably up against a pair of aces, kings, or queens, along with whatever 2 other cards. I'll go ahead and give it a shot. Didn't want it to be a heart, though. Didn't want the board to pair either. So, all right, but since he's checking the whole way, maybe I can get something out of this. All right. This would be a good hand for, like, high-low, but I'm not playing that. Go ahead and fold it. Let me see what he mucked. 4, 6, 7, so low straight possibilities, king 7 suited. He had nothing really. Well, no, he had the bottom straight. Okay. So I was able to get value out of that. And of course, the best possible draw came on the flop for this hand. Ace-high flush draw. We're going to be switching games after this hand here. But I had the 6-high straight on the turn. 4 pairs jacks on the river, no flush. Pot-sized bet. There's the full house. Paired board definitely brings full houses. All right, deuce of 7, triple draw. Not a good starting hand for it though. Only 2 low cards that are premium, 4 and 5. So I'll go ahead and fold it there. The reason I like this game, I don't know why. My knowledge of deuce of 7 triple draw comes from Super System 2, the book. Oh, he stood pat after drawing 2. All right, they're both standing pat on the 3rd and final draw. Goes check, check. Only 9-8. Interesting. What did the other? No, they also had 9-8. 9-8, 7, 6, 9-8, 6, 4. All right, we'll hold. We'll discard one of the 8s and the queens. And the queen. Oh, look at that! I got an 8 low already. He drew 3, so let's see. Nope, he's gonna fold. Yeah. All right, let's try. Let's see how much he draws. He draws 2 as well. Well, I've got a 9 now. Checks back. All right, I'll risk it. Ooh, do I dare? All right, I'll do it. Ooh, an ace. All right, I'm gonna bet it. See if he missed. All right, because if he drew 2, he's very unlikely to get anything. Just trying to get used to my opponent's skill level here. I'm gonna go ahead and raise this one. Oh, been 3-bet. All right, we're gonna find out what you have. All right, how many are you drawing? 1. All right, I'll draw 1 as well. Pair of 6s. All right, I'll call once. Position over, you draw 1 again, so I'll draw 1. Queen. You must like your hand now. Let's see. If you draw 1 again, I'm going to stand pat on the queen. Oh, you had a king. Wow. Oh, you had 2, 3, 4, 5, so you almost had the nuts too. We'll call this one. We've got another good one draw to an 8. So he draws 2. How much is he going to draw? He's the one who raised. Draw 1. All right, I'm drawing 1 as well. Oh, got an ace again. Aces are always high in this game. Let's go ahead and bet it out. Alright, we got the original razor out. That's cool. Alright, we'll draw one. Queen. Let's go ahead and bet again. Alright, we'll stand pat. Oh, he made it just by one. Alright, we're at limit hold'em now. So he got a little bit of chips back. Yeah, this 7 triple draw is a fun one for me anyway. I feel like different dynamic, different skill, you know. I feel like I'm pretty good at it. Limit hold'em on the other hand. I mean, it's a game of pot odds. You can only bet, you know, the fixed amounts, you know. In this case, it's 400, 800. 400 before the turn, 800 after the turn. Possible straight out there. Now there's a straight on the board. Queen beats the board. And he's got the queen. Wow, he had the 10 as well. He's jack. This is limit hold'em, by the way. Really? What a flop. You know, I'm not going to play this one. I know could be up against pairs. Running diamonds. I didn't have it. I folded the jack of diamonds. Let's see, what do they have? Kings and nines? What this guy originally had? Probably a pair that didn't make the board. Yeah, pair of tens. Figured. The guy was just lucky to hit top pair and continue and get an improvement. Starting to rain again. He raises again. Top pair. probably have the best hand here. It's only 400 I can bet, so. Oh, all right. Back up to 28, 9, and we're going to be changing games now to limit Omaha high-low, and the limits have gone up as well. Ooh, Queen, 5-4. Kind of want ace-deuce, really, for your two lows. I'll go ahead and raise it since it's folded to me. Small blind plays. And it's just the small blind. Not the best flop. Go ahead and check it for pot control. Board pairs aces. He now bets. I got a chance for a low here, so I'll play. And I do hit a low. Is it the nut low though? I don't think so. I'll go ahead and just call it though. Yeah, it's a chop. Figured. He had a full house. Not liking this one. I'm not gonna play it. This is only for the low. I'm not gonna do it. Yeah, look at that. All high cards, essentially. Well, but we've gotten a 6-4 as a low. But someone had the wheel, I think. No, someone had 6-5. All right, yeah, I could have gotten low then. Not that it would really mean anything. Not a good land either, but low potential only. It's three-handed. I'm getting priced in. Let's play. Open-ended too, and I've got a flush draw. That's probably a good flop. Not a good turn though. We need a low card. Ooh, a check raise. Alright. What? I still got outs to the nuts, so I have to play this. Oh, and a board pairs fours. Ugh. I have nothing. No low. Nobody has a low. So he had full house, kings full. Yeah, the three kings, and this guy had. What did he have? He had a flush draw as well. He just had a jack. I'm pulling this one. So now I'm once again below starting stack. Oh. Everything. An opportunity to make not just a low, but possibly the nut straight, and it didn't come. Doesn't look like there's anybody here. If you're watching, feel free to say hi in the chat. We're at the bottom of the hour now, so we've been playing for about half hour. not have a qualifying low. So I'm only going to be here just to hope for a high flop rather. And that's not the case at all. It's not even worth it. Wow, all those low cards. So yeah, they both had the wheel. So they split the high and they split the low. All right, we're playing Raz now. So that means it's just the lowest hand wins for Raz. King to starts. I'm not going to try. Let's enter this one. I want to see that. Everyone has ugly cards. It's so strange. Oh, well, no. Ace is considered low, so I might as well just fold it. Queen 9 against Queen Jack. And 9-6. This is another bad hand here. Man, I'm not getting good cards for the low here. Yeah, the nuts right there. Oh god, pairs are horrible in this game. In Raz, you don't want to start with a pair. Same thing here. In about 25 seconds, we're going to switch over to regular stud. That's a good starting hand. Or an ace. We're still yeah, we're still playing Raz. I don't want to see a king. All right, I'll call once. See if I improve, and he does not. God. All right. 5-4 and deuce. What lucky. All right. Switch over to stud. Hey, Dale, lost in Carolina. Hello, Mike, just watching today. Awesome. Hope you're doing well. Very interesting dynamic here, playing 8 different games in rotation. So we're currently in regular 7-card stud right now. This would have been a good hand for Raz, though, but not here. Picked up a flush draw. He's got queens now, though. This guy doesn't have much. All right, I'll have to chase here for 1 card. Nope. He checks. He had 3 queens. Yeah. Folding this. It's off to a good start early on, but a couple of unlucky chases, especially one in limit Omaha high-low. Straight flush draws as well as a low draw. Completely missed. Man, all the queens and jacks are out. Except for that one. There's a queen right there. I only have a gut shot for a 9. Too much of a risk, though. He just had the pair of queens. All right, switching to stud high low. So this is where the high hand and the low hand divide the pot. He got my 7. Okay, I might be playing for high here, though I got to be careful. 5, 4, 3, 2 ace is still a straight. He's picked up a pair of 3s. Do I continue the betting? I think I do, because I know I'm probably going to share half of the pot if I do have the high. So having more people in it. Okay, it looks like he's got either a straight or a low or both. That's scary. Oh, good, full house. So I'm guaranteed the high. I don't think anybody's going to beat me here for the high, but I am going to be dividing the pot with the low. So definitely going to need to raise it. Get as much money as possible from these folks. Yeah. So he had 8, 6, 5, 3 deuce for the low. What did he have for the high? He just had a pair of 6s. Yeah, so he was playing for the low. So that put me back up to 22,000. Oh, what did I start the hand with? Like 17. So that was still a net win there for that hand. For 180. Picked up a gut shot. One of the 10s is already out. Paired my 8. I don't know why I checked it though. Let's see. Okay, he slows. Okay, he bets still. I do not have a qualifying low though. He now has 2 7s. I've got 2 jacks and 2 8s now. I'll have to call him. Maybe he has a low at least. Let's see. Or he does. Oh, he's got 2 aces and 2 7s. He improved. And nobody has a low hand. All right. That was sick. Folds around. All right. Eights and 3s. Man. Oh, wow. He had nothing. What did he have? All right. 7 deuce ace. That's possible for the low. What did he have? He just jammed it, basically. He just bet. He didn't even have a qualifying low. Well, I've got aces here. Everyone folded. And Joe is in the chat. Welcome. How's it going? And we switched over to no limit hold'em. So I completed a cycle. Blinds are 175, 350 now. My goodness, they go crazy once the no limit hold'em section starts. So yeah, showcasing 8 different games in rotation. Now we're back to no limit hold'em. I'm taking it easy during the no limit hold'em portions. First act with ace jack. What a board. Let's see if this will do anything. I'm going to slow down here. Yeah, figured. He was going to chase the straight no matter what. Betting would not have worked anyway on that turn. So why even bother? He goes all in. Now call. They both have ace king. Yeah, chop it. Wow. Ace queen, king jack. Double up for ace queen. I thought I could pick one up, but I guess not. Check it. We're switching games after this hand. All right, Holdem in Omaha. Hey, Robin. Good morning, guys. How are you doing, Mike? I'm doing well. Had a good breakfast before the stream, and I'm hanging on quite well here. Survived a full rotation of the 8 different games, and hopefully we'll go through another rotation shortly. We got break in about 3 minutes, though. So yeah, unless you late register like really late into it, it is a bit of a look at that, 4 9s. It is a bit of a marathon, I guess you could say. I'll be sure to commentate as I play the hands that I do, so you guys understand what's going on. Because a lot of these games I haven't showcased in a long time in any of our home game tournaments, but I have covered every single one of them on my channel. So you can refer to those videos if you want to learn more. Oh man, I missed out on 3 pairs. Wouldn't be good unless I would pair one of those for a full house. Nope. So that means surely someone has a straight, no? Yep, right there. He had 3 8s as well. It improved to a straight at the end. All right, I'll prize myself in for a possible flush. Nope. He slows down though. Oh, yeah, 3 10s on board. The only value, the only good starting cards to have would be pairs or having the case 10. I mean, ace kicker for the 3 of a kind, but I only have like ace 9. I lose to like ace king, ace queen, ace jack. All right, we're on break. Okay, so that was so later on, if the stream is over, you want to review the how the other games play. Well, you probably will see it here after the break, of course, as we continue shortly. Hopefully, it's not going to be a bad beat ending up knocked out early. But 6 of the 8 games are limit games, so the amount of betting isn't really that great. I mean, isn't going to put you all in right away. So there's still a lot of game to play. And there's Joe with his message, officially off annual 2-week May vacation. My new route in Oklahoma City. The Temptation driving by Windstar, yeah. I think you also said, Joe, that your hours have changed as well, so you probably won't be playing with us at night that often for our evening games. I'm going to go ahead and take my break. I will be right back. Oop, I did not mean to bring the logo. I meant to bring the intermission. There we go. All right, be back, guys. All right. Minute and a half before we resume. How many players do we have? 907 entries, 731 remain. There's still an hour and 19 minutes left of late registration. It is just past 11 a.m. local time here in Costa Rica. What is up, everyone? It is I, Mike V. You are watching event number 35L, the $11 8-game scoop tournament. $12,500 guaranteed prize pool, 6 max, meaning 6 players per table. And the rain has stopped. Sun's finally peeking out a little bit. And we're back in the game. Current temperature outside is 85 degrees. Rain expected to return in a couple hours' time. Man, that's a loud bird. Yeah, so Joe is still going to at least play in the starter, the day tournament. All right, switching over to deuce to 7 triple draw. So this is a low ball game. You want the lowest hand. Aces are always high, and straights and flushes do count as high hands. So the best possible hand in this game is deuce 3, 4, 5, 7. And it's triple draw, meaning you get three opportunities to draw cards. Joe, I've been streaming for just over an hour now. An hour and 7 minutes. Man, this guy really stood pat on the first draw. This guy draws 3, and these 2 draw 2. He checks, huh? Or did he just run out of time? Wasn't paying attention. Those 2 hands that I shared yesterday, that was from a cash table. It wasn't really a scoop tournament. These were cash tables. You could even see the chip counts are shown in dollars and cents. So it was an actual real money cash table. I played for a little bit just to practice for this tournament. Wins 2-3-2-2. Heads up. Oh, he stands pat now, and he draws 1. Oh, they both love their lows. 8-7-6-5 deuce. What did this guy stead pat on? Looks like a 9. The only low I have here is a 3. I'm gonna have to fold. Yeah, 9-8-6. So yeah, having an 8 or a 7 for the low is pretty strong. I guess to add to the conversation, speaking of Joe walking a mile, I gotta retrace my path and check the distance. I know for a fact I'm walking at least that amount, if not more. At least back home. I want to be wait till another hand here. 3 and deuce. I'll play one. He draws 3 as well. Okay, his hand's not that strong. All right, I do 2. He does 3. All right, I'm gonna bet, because if he's got junk, he'll fold. If he's drawing 3 cards, he just... Why is he raising now? All right. I'm gonna have to draw 2. I'm first to act. Oh man, he stands pat. All right, I'm gonna see you, because I don't believe you. You had 8-6. Okay. You draw 2 and then you hit your good cards. It's just unbelievable. How do you draw 3 and then get your perfect cards and then stand pat? I mean, that's unbelievable. All right. We're switching to limit hold'em now. So not doing so good at the moment. Not used to this structure. Probably should have waited until now to lay register, to be honest. Robin, they will be coming in less than a couple of weeks' time, so they'll be here shortly. I believe it is May 28th, right after Memorial Day. And once they're here, once they're there, once they're here, there's going to be a hiatus on new streams and videos going up until mid June. You got king with a better kicker, huh? Yeah. Limit hold'em is not my strength. Because of kicker problems. Well, I've got three kings. Am I going to be outkicked here? Am I going to be knocked out soon? Oh, shoot. All right, let's go for it. Full house? Well, that was it. Okay. I mean, it was fun while it lasted the first hour, but then it just went downhill from there. That's unbelievable. Bad selection of cards that came. Okay. I'll go ahead and collect my daily power path ticket, I guess. Do. Oh, it always does that sometimes. I can reopen it though. There we go. Let's see, I'm about halfway through this chest level, so I'm gonna have to generate another 10 bucks worth of rake. Especially by Monday night, I think. Complete the progress bar, all that stuff. Yeah. Well, I guess we'll start wrapping things up. I don't want to re-enter this one. I mean, it was fun while it lasted, but dang, that was bad luck. All right. So, I guess between now and tomorrow, I might do some practice games off camera. But if you guys are still willing to watch, maybe I can play some other things going on right now. Maybe I could play something else. I'll just wait for you guys to let me know what you'd like to see. All right, let's see here. I guess I'll go ahead and let you guys know what my next plans are for tomorrow. Tomorrow we have a mystery bounty. Go ahead and load it up here, the lobby. It is a turbo style, so this will be a quicker game. Maybe I should look into other possible games to play as well in the meantime, just so I have other things to do. Guess I could play some Power Path too while I'm at it. pull this up here. So, event 45L, this is tomorrow. The Turbo Mystery Bounty, the Sunday Cool Down single re-entry with a 30,000 guaranteed prize pool, $5.50 buy-in. And let's see the structure. Yeah, so I'll probably lay register at around level 3, so probably near the top of the hour. Let's just say 3 o'clock in the afternoon. And Dale says, watching you play and lose at the end is so familiar to when I play. And I think I have the hand to double and then I'm out. Yeah. I mean, dang, you fell off the full house. I mean, how? I guess it happens. And Robin says, you're here for about 45 minutes. And Little Joe says, I'm good for a while. Yeah, so let me go ahead and I guess showcase, if I go to the, not settings, but tools and my current tournament tickets here. So I have been off camera playing the Power Path, you know, my free tickets that I've been accumulating. So obviously this one here, step 1, I've just, this was the one that just came today, you know, right after the tournament. But I have been playing them, and I have a couple of $1 step 2s, 4 $1.50 step 2s, and then and I still have that one $11 step 3 ticket. So I still got to play these and try to make it up the ranks, and maybe hopefully get one of the passes. And who knows? And who knows? Enter the Sunday Million. Maybe try to win some big money. Fast forward that 2-minute delay. I guess if we're conversing, it makes sense. But I guess while we're here, I'll go ahead and wait, not minimize, but rather close this. Let me go to Spin and Goes. Also, let me know if you want any cash games loaded on the home game. I could load those up in case any of you guys just want to sit and play. So I'm going to go ahead and I'll go ahead and play my Power Path ticket here. My step 1, so $1.50. So this is the better of the step 2s. Pocket 3s. Let's immediately go all in. They all go. King on the flop. I need a 3. And nope, I don't get it. That is crazy. That happens sometimes. It's only 50 cents and you get it for free every so often. So it's like, you're going to see people do that. But that's what I've heard. That's what I've heard when I've looked up spin and go strategies. If you get pocket 3s right away on the button, 25 big blind effective stack, the GTO play, the game 3 optimal play is to go all in right then and there. So that's funny. Funny that all 3 decided to play, and my 3s were the favorite, though it was still less than 50% because I was up against 2 players. And of course, somebody had to have hit their flop. That was funny. But yeah, maybe now I should try one of my step 2s. I'll go ahead and play one of the step 2s, and then we'll wrap up the stream. How about that? I still have this community member ticket. Is there one this weekend or this Sunday? No, I think it's next Sunday. All right, $1 step 2. Oh, there's no register. Let me see here. People are starting to register for it. I guess I'll go ahead and do so myself. Let me just go on to home games here. Minimize. All right. 16-player turn. I'll go ahead and enter with one of my tickets. I've got 2 of those, so I'll register. So we're looking. Why did 2 people just unregister? It's so strange. This, I assume, would probably fill up fast. Yeah, first place gets an $11 step 3. That's how I won my first and only step 3 ticket so far. And all these tickets have a 1-year expiration date, so I have plenty of time before I have to leave Costa Rica to work my way through, work my way up. So I'm playing lowest buy-in ones first. See how many of the higher ones I can accumulate, and then play those. All right. So this is a 4-table, 4-player shootout. To win anything, you're going to need to make to win your table. You start with only 10 big blinds, so all in first hand is definitely a possibility. Up, and we're ready. I will leave it as big blinds here. So we got Brazil, and Ukraine. Okay, not 10-7. We'll fold that. Ace-9. Let's go ahead and take the risk here. Wow, 2 callers already. King-6, King-9, and a king comes on the flop. I need an ace. Nope. Man, people go crazy. All right. I'll go ahead and enter another one. Dollar step 2. Then I've got 4 of the $1.50 ones. Those are going to be a bit more slower paced, but they're still going to be hyper turbos. Go ahead and register. All right. See if we do better this time. I mean, I had the best hand between the two. Again, going to the flop, but it's like you're two-handed. It's going to be, hard to dodge people hitting their cards. Someone's already knocked out. We're down at 15. All right, free flop. Ace deuce. I mean, all in would probably be the right move as well. I'll try it now. A lot of draws could call and chase, but nope. I also had the ace of spades, so nut flush draw is less likely. Okay, this guy goes all in. Everyone's out. King 10. Oh, I'm called. Oh, I'm dominated. I need a 10. And an ace came on the flop, so I needed 2 10s. That was not good. All right. Man, I must have picked a time where all the aggressive players go. Or, well, in that time, he just picked up a strong hand, ace king. Okay. So I'm out of the dollar step 2, so now I've got the $1.50 ones. How are these like, though? Okay, this one's late registered, and there's another one registering for. These are timed. These start at a specific time, so I can't just like. Oh, this one has late registration ending in 2 minutes. Do I join this one? 2:30. Wait. 60 entries guaranteed. What are the blinds at right now? 300, 700. How much do you start with? It's 10,000 starting chips. Oh, wow. You know what? Since this is a satellite and you only need to make the top, I'll go ahead and give it a shot. So I have one of these tickets, so let's go ahead and play it. Ooh, please be aware that winners will automatically re-register the target Power Path event as identified in the tournament lobby. If that tournament has not yet started at the time of your win, you may unregister and receive a Power Path ticket. Oh, okay. Oh, wow. All right. So I'm committed. So I've got 14.2 big blinds. So I registered right at the end of late registration for this one. I had a ticket for it, so it's $1.50 equivalent value, but I had a free ticket, so it doesn't cost me anything. And the top 60 will receive a step 3, $11 step 3. Oh, what's the point of cash games? Well, cash games, you're playing with actual. The chips have a cash value. Hey, Matt, you joined late. You joined when I was knocked out. So I'm playing the Power Path right now instead. I think Matt could probably answer your question, Robin, on cash games. Cash games are, they're good. Each chip has an actual cash value. You play, they're equal to actual money. So you get to play for, you get to play and leave for as long as you want. I don't know why I'm slowing down here. This guy's playing slow as well. He's got an ace. He's got an ace. No, he doesn't. All right. Put me up to 21 bigs. Yeah, so Matt, just to summarize, limit hold'em killed me. Trip kings against a full house, and then having kicker problems. Ace king a7. So now I'm just playing the Power Path. This is my first time playing one of the $1.50 tickets that I have. Ooh, running into kings. Ace jack. What do these guys have? I didn't Trying to remember here. Queen 10 kings. Oh, wow. All right. Let's give it a shot. That's my life. Outkicked. Okay. I think I'm going to have to end my stream here. Oh, man. Should have been obvious when he raised to 3 big blinds. I should not have played it. Especially under the gun. And yep, not answering the question. Okay. All right, I'm going to have to take a break here. We're going to end the stream and focus on tomorrow's event. I'll go ahead and, because of some of you guys, well, Matt's missed it. So let me go ahead and yeah, cash games play a lot deeper too. Yeah, 100 big blinds at the very least, if not more. So yeah, tomorrow we've got a mystery bounty. It'll be the first one I play. So is it fair to say that it plays like a normal tournament up until you get to the money? Because from what I understand, mystery bounties are only awarded after you reach the normal prize pool money. Am I correct on saying that? And yeah, Robin, that is correct. I'll pull up your chat here. And yeah, if you think about it in casinos, the chips that you get is, it's like buying chips at a blackjack table or at a roulette. Roulette's different though in terms of the chips they use, but if you buy chips at a table game at a casino or in the poker room, they usually have their own cage in the poker room itself where you buy chips, or depending on the circumstances, you might be able to buy them directly at the table by giving your cash to the dealer, and they give you the chips, and then you play with those chips at the table. And then when you're ready to cash out, you can take the chips over to the cashier to exchange them for real money, for cash. You're welcome. And for some reason, speaking of the rake, PokerStars rakes the play money games too. And not only do they rake the play money games, but they also don't have a cap on the rake for the play money games. You would have noticed it when you play any of the cash games that I set up on our home game. We could be going back and forth for a long time, and then we both be down. When we're heads up. So yeah, I believe it is. I think it's 5.5% uncapped for the rake on PokerStars play money. Obviously, real money there is a cap, of course. And take care, Robin. We're going to go ahead and wrap up the stream. I mean, I'd probably be better off just playing the Power Path tickets off camera, since I seem to do much better than on camera. Kind of funny. And between now and tomorrow, I might play some quick multi-table sit and goes, some $2 ones. just to practice. Maybe hopefully get some money back, but we'll see. And oh yeah, and then tomorrow I'll go ahead and showcase it right here. This is the event that I'm going to be considering here. And yeah, Matt says it plays exactly like a Chippy V tournament until bounties are available. Then all hell breaks loose. Oh man, okay. I mean, I've been late registering at 100 big blinds every tournament that I've played. That isn't that isn't a PKO, for example. I mean, is it worth it to do it still like that? I've been on a downswing. And not to mention, this has a single re-entry only, so it's not unlimited re-entries or 5 re-entries. So I'd expect people to tighten up a little bit, maybe, especially if they're in their second entry. And it's a turbo, so only an hour and 30 minutes of lay reg. Heck, maybe I will register early. I don't know. I'll have to think about it. 6-minute blind levels. But yeah, this is the event in question. So 45L. Looking forward to it. And we'll move on from there. So we'll go ahead and wrap things up. Thank you everybody for tuning in. Enjoyed the little conversation near the end. Wasn't meant to be. If you missed most of the tournament, you want to see how things play, you can go ahead and rewatch the stream. So I was able to play every single game in the 8-game rotation. So you'd be able to check that out for yourself. But yeah, until then, if you enjoyed the stream, haven't done so yet, do me a favor and give it a thumbs up. If you're brand new to the channel, be sure to subscribe. Share the stream with others and hit the bell icon to be notified once I go live next. Next live stream is tomorrow afternoon. Tournament starts at 2:30 p.m. local time. We'll see if I register right then and there or if I register a little bit after, like around 15 minutes after. And Matt says, got to sell people more chips somehow. Yeah. So yeah, for the rake, take the chips away so you can sell them back. Yeah. All right. Let me go ahead and post in the chat here that stream's ending. Correctly. Thank you all for watching. Yeah, so the rake is so when you play a cash game, every time we go to a hand goes to the flop, the dealer, if you're in the live casino or just the game in general, will take a percentage of the pot as like a fee. For that's how poker rooms make money. They take a little portion, a percentage of the pot. For every hand, but they don't take any rake though if a pot ends before the flop. So if somebody raises pre-flop and everybody folds and you take it down, there's no rake taken. So no fee, no charge. But yeah, so that's how the rake works. Obviously, for tournaments, it's easy. It's just an entry fee added on top of the buy-in, and you pay it once when you enter or when you re-enter. And so that's how poker rooms, both live and online, that's how they make money, is by charging a rake or charging an entry fee for tournaments, tacking that onto the buy-in. Interesting. So if somebody's all in for 15 bigs, 9-3 offsuit, wow. I mean, yeah. I mean, yeah, especially if there's large bounties. I have, I don't know what does the description here tell you anything about what bounties are available? Huh. Well, all we do know is $2.45 added to the prize pool, $2.45 added to the bounty pool, and 60 cents is the rake or the entry fee for this tournament. All right, but yeah, gonna go ahead and end it off. Thank you, everybody. Have a great rest of your day, wonderful rest of your Saturday, and Sunday as well if you're not going to make it for tomorrow. But tomorrow's stream will be in the afternoon, and I'll see you all then. Take care and go make it happen.